If we only reverse the damage of the Trump years, it would be like putting a Band-Aid on a life-threatening wound. We need to think boldly, and we need to act boldly. Being bold is our only option. That is to save 30% of the land and 30% of the water off the United States shores and off our boundaries, our territorial waters, by 2030. And the idea there is that if you conserve in this kind of way, that helps us deal with climate change, it helps us deal with the extinction crisis, and it sets up places for the public to go and live a healthy life, and they're there for future generations. There's a massive extinction crisis that's being written about, and we hear headlines about losing huge numbers of birds and other kinds of amphibians, and worried about wiping out life as we've known it. You know, we've always seen, up until a few years ago, things becoming more diverse, and now we think we're headed in the other direction. We're going to have less diversity and less life, and that's not going to be good for all of us. Conservation is good for the economy, and so it creates jobs, it gets people into the out of doors, they have a healthy lifestyle. It's just good all around. So a lot of people wonder, well, why do you protect nature? Why is that important? And when you really think about it, protecting nature is about protecting humanity, because we get so much from the broadest possible definition of nature. We get our clean air and clean water. A lot of that comes from our public lands, where you have watersheds that are creating clean water and clean air. And so this is why it's so important to be a conservationist and to work on these issues.
We should be taking the plan where we allow significant more land to be put in conservation, plant deep-rooted plants which absorb carbon from the air, and in fact pay farmers to do it.
This is tremendously important to the effort of how we make this a more livable country, how we make it a more beautiful country, and how we make sure that our future generations are going to be able to enjoy the same things we've enjoyed so much.